Hi everyone,
Everyone.
this is Lo
This is Steph,
and we
and we are
are Slango,
Mango,
living the
living the
language.
language.
Hi, hello everyone, this is Steph.
And this is Lo.
And we are Slango. On this podcast, we're going to take you on a journey through different languages and cultures.
Because language is life and Slango is living the language.
But
Steph, what are we talking about today?
let's find it out.
Okay.
Living the language. Slango.
On this episode, I got the great pleasure and I'm so honored to interview my partner, Steph, about being a digital nomad. So I know that is something very important for her, very meaningful, and not only for her. And we want to know more about your choice, your experience, and also to ask you suggestions and advices for anyone who want to take this choice. So you ready?
Hopefully, good ones. Yeah. Yes, I am.
I don't know if I'm ready. I want to start with something easy, I hope.
Okay.
So, what does it mean to be a digital nomad?
Right. So the definition is a person who earns her living. Sorry, I'm gonna talk like feminine.
Yeah, sure.
Her living by working remotely and constantly traveling to different places. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you
Okay.
don't live in a specific place, you move around and you work while traveling.
Okay. And what does it take to become a digital nomad? Do you... No, no. Okay. Up to you.
Definitely, you must have a job which allows you to be one. So you must have a job that you
Definitely.
can do online. Okay. So that's, I think, the most important thing. So once you have a job that you can do online, and if you feel like it, if you're ready for this experience, you can definitely be a digital nomad, of course.
Okay.
Internet connection becomes like your first need.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm sure that you also need, I don't know, maybe to feel the urge for exploring the world, for going outside, I don't know.
Definitely. But the first thing is always like the first question is the connection, is the internet connection good?
And how long have you
You-
been a digital nomad?
I've been a digital nomad for 2 years.
Oh, okay, 2 years so far, really? Okay.
Yeah, already. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And how many countries or places have you visited up to now?
Right. So, I'm Italian, but because I used to live abroad,
Okay.
well, outside Italy. So I've lived abroad for 12 years. So I actually decided to start this adventure in Italy. And because my dad is Sicilian and Sicily was calling me, I decided to start this adventure in Palermo because anyway, I needed to be in a big city and where I knew I was going to meet also international people, locals, and like, but Sicily in general, like Palermo is a melting pot for like different people and
Yeah.
yeah, and culture. So and that's it. I fell in love with Palermo. So
Okay.
actually, yeah, the first year was actually going north, south in my own country in Italy, but because I hadn't been here for ages. So
Really?
yeah.
How long have you been living you started living abroad? So how long have you lived abroad? Or did you
You
live?
don't listen to me because I said it before. 12 years.
12 years. I'm sorry. I do really apologize for that. And I
You
also
should.
do it
You
because
you better apologize. Yeah.
also because we just recorded the Italian version of the podcast. Shame on me. Shame on.
Shame on you. Exactly. This is how Lorenzo, wait, just like, this is how Lorenzo listens to his business partner. Yep, yep, yep. So that was it. First year Italy. After a year, I felt already the urge to go back abroad.
Mhm.
So I went to Portugal, to Lisbon, and right
Okay.
now I'm still in Palermo.
Okay. And let's say throughout all your experience, have you ever wished that anything would go differently?
Not really, but I wish I checked better prices for rents in Lisbon.
Okay.
Because yeah. I usually do this. I usually check. I usually go and check like rents, and I ask people for like I don't know, in groups, how is it like living here and there and blah blah. But because in this case, I was hosted by my friend in Lisbon, so I just left for once. I was so happy because I didn't need to like think about all these kind of things, but I wish I had.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Because then rents are extremely expensive. Well, for Europeans kind of thing, because for Americans, it's quite okay.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing, Lo,
Okay.
honestly.
So you
And
don't have regrets.
oh no, no,
Well,
no
I
clue.
knew that, but I just had to ask.
No, like we have this sort of idea that experiences can either teach you something or like lesson learned anyway, meaning that that's it.
Okay,
And
okay.
yeah.
And do you still remember what your parents or friends told you when you, let's say, announced, okay, I'm going to live as a digital nomad, so I don't know how long I will be stay far from home.
Yeah. Well, ironically, my parents were happier, I think, because I also actually chose to be a digital nomad in order to spend more time with people I love. This
Hmm.
is something I missed a lot when I was abroad. Not being able to be with my loved ones for like, celebrations, birthdays, important days. So the fact that I'm a digital nomad, I can actually choose to spend a week, a month, or whatever with my parents and my friends. So I think my parents are happier now because they get to see me more often than before. So
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah. And my
interesting.
friends, as usual, they've been very supporting and like, yes, Steph, go for it. And
Yeah, go for
also,
it.
yeah, it could be also the good opportunity for them to just like go around and come and see me, like, hello, traveling.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. I also have to come and see you.
In fact, that was a clear way for me to say, you move
I
your
know.
ass and come and see me.
You don't have to do like that to get me to move my ass. But that's not the way you meant it, maybe. Okay. Okay. Too much information for
I
anyone.
was going to say the same thing, too much information.
Last thing, suggestions and advices for anyone who wants to take the same choice.
Right. So it's not that easy. Okay, meaning that people think that you are constantly on holidays, that it's like a life full of roses and blah blah
Is
blah.
that
But
that you're told that you're always on holiday?
yeah, for people like when you say you're a digital nomad, they go like, "Oh my God, you're so lucky. I wish I could just like sort of spending my time here and there, and you're like, hello, I'm working.
Yes,
How
sir.
do you think I pay the rent and everything else? Yeah.
He's spilling the tea.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I mean, it's not that easy in terms
Yeah,
that,
not
of
at
course,
all.
it's like starting from scratch all
Mm.
over
Oh, yeah,
because you get,
it is. It
yeah,
really is. Yeah.
yeah, you go to a new place, you know no one. So, and like you don't know the city, you don't know the place, you don't know people. So you have to start all over again. But then I guess that if you like this sort of life, you also have to adjust. That's very important.
Yeah.
Okay. But as an advice, I could actually say that you have there are a lot of groups on Facebook, for example, also on Instagram about like
Okay.
expat or digital nomads in different cities. So it's always good to subscribe to these groups. So then you can ask questions, people help you. Also, they usually organize events, so you get to know people, and these people are like in your same situation, I would
Yeah,
say.
of course. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
those exchange experiences.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So I would say that. And also, that's a question that I ask myself all the time. It's like, what is the worst thing that can happen? Meaning, okay, if you go to a place and you don't like it, you can just like leave it,
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
there's
Is it?
this huge freedom. That's the
Yeah.
main
That's the
uh,
thing. That's all about
that's
it.
the thing
Yeah.
about being a digital nomad. Absolutely. You don't like it, you go. That's it. There's always some time where you feel the loneliest, and that's
Mhm.
okay. But you have to be okay being with yourself, with your own company. But for the rest, it's just like, wow, you share with other people, you meet new people, and you see new places and different cultures. It's just like empowering as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you so, so much for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay, so here we are for the grammar points and new expressions.
And because I've been speaking all the time, I leave that to you, Lo, because I know you love it.
I've asked question too, but by the way, okay, okay. Doesn't matter. I've got my notes here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Uh-huh. Okay,
So, Lo, what can you tell us about like grammar points?
okay. We got a lot of things to get through, so I will be very, very, very quick. So first thing, we have the passive form of two verbs. One is to tell and the other one is to give. So verb with the double object. So actually we have let's say this way of making a passive form. So I've been told or I was told something. So it's not the thing has been told to me, but I was told, I have been told something. The same thing happens with to give. So I've been given a present, I've been given money, and then we have desires, we wish. So we can
Mhm.
say I wish and then could. So I wish I could and the verb without to. Or I wish and the simple past. The other thing is the future in the past. So I thought, I don't know, I thought they would say, they would tell. So we use would to express the idea of future in the past. You also said I used to. So used
Yeah.
to and would are expression that we use referring to habits in the past. So I used
Yeah.
to live in the city. I used to live abroad and so on.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Used to, guys, remember, used to plus infinitive. Very easy.
yeah,
It's
that's it.
something that you did in the past, you're not doing anymore.
No.
Uh, exactly. Is it okay for grammar or
Now
not?
we got one thing about my S.
What?
I'm sorry. Now we'll explain it. To get to move your S was your sentence. So to get someone to do something, it's like, let's say you make someone do something, let's say.
Yeah.
Okay. And talking about expressions, we also have a lot here.
Yeah.
So,
Can
no,
we
no, no,
start
sorry.
with shame on you?
Okay, okay. Shame on you when the person you're talking to has to be has to feel ashamed for making a mistake or for saying something wrong or out of context. So this is all disrespectful. Shame on you. Then we have to spill the tea, just to tell all the truth unconditionally. And to start from scratch, to start all over. So to start from the very beginning, so from the basis, from zero, we would say. And one of Steph's expression that we want to give you is a life full of roses. So when you say, okay, it's a cup of tea, it's a piece of cake, something so
You're
easy.
just like everything is so nice and so
Yeah,
fine.
but I love it. I love these
Yeah,
expressions. And that was it, my dear. Okay, so thank you so much for staying with us on this episode. Please comment here, write in the comments. We want to know your experiences.
exactly. If guys, some of you are digital nomads and want to share with us their experiences, or if you have any questions about the billions points of we gave about grammar and expressions, please feel free. We're very happy to answer to your questions.
No, I won't.
You will.
Yes, I will for sure. I'm joking, I'm joking. So we will be waiting for you to share because sharing is caring.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening.
Yeah.
And stay tuned here on Slango.
Living the language.
Living the language. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye bye.